Hi and welcome to Karmaspiritus. My name is T and I'm not a traditional tarot reader. I more read the energies of the cards. I will sometimes look at the pictures on the cards and let you know the energy that comes out of those, but not necessarily depicting every detail. Please bear in mind that the energies are not directly from me. I'm merely the channel. So please do remember that. There might be a message here to give you some guidance ongoing, or a message to support you on your life's journey. I know we're going through some turbulence, because that's what I've experienced in regards to the Mercury retrograde, so please bear with me with the recordings. And two big eclipses. There's been lots of energies going on, so with that we'll get on to your reading, Pisces. How are you from the last reading? It was absolutely amazing, and I hope you're feeling good. I hope things have remained positive. That reading was just great. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope you did too. So thank you for returning to the channel. I'm shuffling the cards, and I do like the jumpers, so just bear with me. Please provide me with messages and guidance for Pisces for August and beyond. Please provide me with messages, support and guidance for Pisces. I've got 2, 3, wow. Okay, so the 4 of Wands reversed, the Knight of Wands upright. As I said, I may not read the energies directly as regular tarot readers would, and the Death upright. So we need one more card for Pisces. Got 2. Energies are rife, Pisces. So what have we got? We've got the Tower reversed. Excellent. And we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. Let's tap into these energies. Right. The last reading was, as I said, really good. The energy was great. There was a lot of accomplishment, empowerment. But we all know that we have our ups and we have our downs. We fall and we rise again. And that's just part of life, which is absolutely fine. Within this, we've had, let's call it conflict, for want of a better word. For a long time now, Pisces, there's been so much going on with dear Pisces. For, I would say, years in and out, really. It's been a long-term battle. And those of you that are old souls and have experienced a lot in life as a young person, as a teenager, or even in your adult life, just been experiencing so many things. I hope we've got to this stage and you can celebrate in some ways. And I'll tell you why. Your strength of character, your strength of resilience, how you've motivated yourself even when you maybe haven't believed in yourself as much as some other star signs may, or some other people. You felt a lack of support, a lack of encouragement, just lots of conflict, maybe within your relationships, family members, at work. There's been a lot of turbulence. A lot of Pisces have either walked out of their jobs, left their jobs, or never even begun that job they went for an interview for. Some have had promotions, some have moved sideways. There's been lots of different things, but along the way there may be other things that have suffered. You may have got that promotion, but your relationship is just not what you want it to be. So no matter what, there's been a lot of very conflicting energies, and as I said, the support networks have not necessarily been there. Also, dear Pisces, you do rely on that support because you don't believe in yourself as much as you could do, and because your gifts and your talents are great, but it's that belief and that self-belief that motivates people and allows them to get where they are. Others have to fall down first, go to the bottom of the pile, hit rock bottom, and then get up. So it's all about everything in proportion, everything in its own time. But what helps us within that, excuse me 1 minute please. Sorry about that, I didn't want to lose the energy of it. What's helped us within that is our battles, our fights, our troubles, the issues that we've had to endure and get through. Sometimes not in the right way, but if you have enough of those issues, you have enough of those battles, those fights, those ongoing situations with people in your life that matter, eventually, Pisces, because it does take you some time sometimes, you get up and you just say, you're not having this anymore. You're empowered by all of those contentious arguments and, as I said, conflicts that you've been through. One day you rise, and it may have taken a lot for you to get there, but you get there. Within that, we have to try and balance our thoughts, our sometimes irrational ways of thinking, feeling, and the actions that we take. So, as I said, Pisceans also, I realise, and I love Pisceans. I'm actually a Pisces myself. We can go to the opposite end of the scale, because we have to sort of promote within us this extreme energy to push through all our doubts, to push through where people haven't believed in us or we haven't believed in ourselves. So we then go to the other end of the scale where we become angry, we become selfish, we become, you know, just completely upset with life, get a bit bitchy, get a bit, you know, feel insecure, feel, you know, and start lashing out. We can get like that. Let me be honest, it's not, these are, as I said in some of the last other readings, we all have our dark sides in our signs, okay? And those are the things that support us in our journey, because when it knocks us down, we get back up. If you're not dead, you've got back up, you've risen again. You've gone through the fire, and then you may get burnt again, time and time again. But one day, you become that phoenix. You go right the way through the fire, right the way through your phases, through all your experiences in life. And then finally, the penny drops, Pisces. You realize that you just, oh, hold on a minute, I've been there before, I really am not going to go there again. And Pisces, you seem to just about narrowly escape things as well. Have you noticed that? By the skin of your teeth, something will just happen and it works out. And there's other times when you're supposed to feel what you need to feel. You're supposed to go through whatever you need to go through. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in despair or resentment or feel too hurt for too long about things that have happened to you in your past, or things people have done to you, or your experiences, you know, within that relationship, or those jobs, and how hard it was and how jealous people were. You know, don't look back too much and dwell on those things, because these are the things that support your cause, your journey, and make you a better person. So, personally, give thanks to those people that have made your life hard, because maybe you needed those lessons to get up, to say, I'm not taking that shit anymore. I'm not dealing with that. Don't take my kindness for foolishness. Don't take my smiley face and try and knock it off me. Don't see how beautiful my outward appearance is and not understand what it took for me to get there. What it took for me to have that smile on my face every day, coming into that workplace, going to meet that family member, being in that relationship. You have no idea what it took for me to get to where I am today. And you may not be completely 100% happy with where you are today. But let me tell you something, Pisces. As long as you have progressed in some way, in some part of your life, give thanks. Be grateful, be humble, and never forget what it took for you to get there. Because that same resilience, confidence and motivation is going to keep you where you are, because you don't want to go back. If you're not doing as well as you feel you should be doing, there's always another day. As long as you draw breath, as long as you have your health and your strength, a good state of mind, you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. You are multi-talented, and I'm not just saying that because I am a Pisces. Pisces can turn their hand to literally anything. They just need to believe they have it in them and allow themselves to shine. Please always, even if you have become unbalanced in some way through, as I said, the lack of support you've had, the people that have not been there for you to the best of how you felt they should have. But again, these are lessons for you to believe in yourself, for you to have that faith that you decide to put in other people, in yourself. Those doubts in your mind that may come up are there to challenge you. What are you going to do? Are you going to override them? Are you just going to keep dwelling in them? Please, always try and stay as balanced as you can. When you feel an energy that's telling you not to push, please don't go against it. If you have an action that you want to carry out, think about it holistically first. Don't continue like a bull in a china shop. This is what I'm doing now. I've got the balls to do it and I'm just going to carry on. Think. Think about the consequences. Think about the consequences of your actions to yourself, to your reputation, how whatever you've got to say is delivered, and how that person will respond. Remain balanced. The wisdom that you need is always there. Tap into it, Pisces. We like to be young, frivolous, do all those nice little irresponsible things that Pisces love to do, be a bit reckless, all those things. Yeah, check. We enjoy them to some degree, and then we grow up. We realise that the last couple of parties that we went to are more or less just the same as the others. You're just a little bit more broke, a little bit more worse for wear, and you're knackered for the rest of the week. That guy that your mum told you was no good, lo and behold, he's actually still no good. That family member that you've been given excuses for, all these rounded, balanced excuses for? They're still the same. The only thing is, you've changed. You've now become a different person. You're older, you're wiser, and you're experienced. But what you need to realize is you had that wisdom within you for some time. Some time. It was only a matter of time before you realized that you had it. Don't be bitter. Don't be resentful. Just be thankful for the wisdom. There's a lot of fire in this reading. So, Aries, Sagittarius, and, oh my goodness, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So you may be dealing with one of those signs. But maybe this is you. Maybe there's part of you that needs to just stop, think, and look at this situation. Not when you're feeling insecure or you're feeling doubtful or someone's hurt you. You end up being a complete and utter cow. And I'm being honest. Sometimes, Pisces, you know we go down like that. We lash out. We don't think. We just say things. But remember, as I said, I think I've said this before in your last reading, or somebody's reading, some things you just can't take back. Some actions that you've done can never ever be recoiled. So please, from now on, before you speak, before you utter a word, before you decide to make any hasty, selfish, jealous and insecure decisions, you're making them, what I'm saying is, you're making a irrational decision. You're making decisions from a dark place. And if someone is making you feel that insecure, you need to challenge that. If someone's making you feel jealous, or you're feeling jealous, you need to challenge that. If you're being selfish and you're being uncaring to that friend who's been loyal and dedicated to you, you need to look at it. Look at the whole picture. Have you been 100% loyal? Have you been happy for them? Have you given them the support? Have you helped them when they've needed the help? Or have you just stood back and watched and thought that that wasn't your role? Really go inside yourself and think about exactly what you've done and what your role and your part has been in this. You may feel that someone's backed away from you and, oh, they're just doing it because, you know, they don't like me anymore because. And you haven't checked in. When I have my clients, I tell them to check in. Be honest. Check in with your emotions. Check in with what you've said. Check in with how you feel. Because if you're going to just call that friend when you feel like it, or use them for a particular thing, do you think they don't know? They're more than aware. And they may not say anything to you. They'll just pull away. Then you'll think to yourself, hold on, what's happened to that person? Oh, they don't call me anymore. They don't text me anymore. Oh, they don't invite me to whatever. But what did you invite them to? Have you brought them into your fold? Do they know your friends, your family? Have you introduced them into their life, into your life, the way they've introduced you into theirs? Have they had your back and you didn't really care, but now you're bothered? You should have reciprocated that at the time. Now you just might have lost that friend. Not in the way that you think you may have. They may have just pulled back from you because it's better to pull back from you than to get into an argument with you. That friend may be more mature in their thinking, Pisces. Been through enough, had enough wisdom, have enough wisdom within them to look at the situation and say, do you know what? I send love, I send peace, and I wish them all the best. We'll meet up sometimes, but not all the time. Because you haven't quite learnt your lesson yet. You haven't been as giving as you should. You haven't met that friendship with selflessness. Because these are the dark sides, the shadow sides of Pisces. Is it time to bury these? Do you feel that you've learnt enough from the whole situation? Do you feel you've got into enough relationships with these fiery partners who are reckless, who will railroad all over your feelings, all over your life, all over your past experiences, and give you some more to deal with? Have you not had enough of the burning fire that they produce every time they come, every time they're around? Aren't you tired of feeling burnt out, unappreciated? Is this not just enhancing your self-doubt? When are you going to think better of yourself? Okay, you love them. What is it you love? What are the qualities in them that are enhancing your life? Where do you stand with them? What grade are you at? Are you A grade? Are you up front? Or are you B? Round the back? When they're ready to see you. and when they're not busy with grade A. Think about yourself. I am not judging you, Pisces. What I'm saying is, you are better than all of that. And it's not about doing it sometimes. You know, showing them what you're made of sometimes. Showing them that you're a little powerhouse and you're will stick up for yourself, and, you know, tell them what for, give them a tongue lashing and show them who's boss. It's about making it very clear that you have buried this now. This is the Death card. You're done. You're finished. You're not in this car crash. And you are better than all of that. Because what that gives you is self-respect permanently, self-empowerment permanently, self-assurance permanently. It gives you a status of single and interested, not a grey area of commitment, but not quite. And yes, you care about them, but to what measure? To what measure are they caring about you? Because they could have given it a period of time, 4 months, 4 years, whatever it is. I'm not judging you. And made a move by now. Done something that is concrete. Given you a foundation instead of giving you this Four of Wands. If it's upright, it's a good, solid foundation, a commitment. But it appears that in not every Pisces, this is just some Pisces. And even if this is in a job, you know, they said they were going to give you that promotion, that pay rise. And it's even now, 4 months on into your contract, 4 years on into your permanent role, and still, it's not quite happened. Maybe it's that ongoing business where your partner said they were going to back you, or they were going to give you a head start, or give you more of a percentage in the present business that you have, and you are still waiting. Well, when is it going to be time? If you continue to go ahead with this, if you continue to just carry on as you're going on, take more commitment on yourself, but that partner, whether it be business or relationship or a family member, you're taking on more of a role and responsibility, giving your commitment, but you're not getting it back. That is a total imbalance. And I am no astrologer, and I'm really sorry for the limited detail I'm going to give you now. But there is a period of time at the moment. There's timelines that we're going through. And if you do not get yourself, your life, your situation in line by September, you'll be doing this for the next 20 odd whatever years. So, personally, this is something that has been destined to happen for a long time. This is something that you know in your heart and in your mind you needed to do. You need to do. You know that you needed to put a stop to all this and get balance, readdress the balance in your life. That business partner needs to take stock of the qualities and the professionalism that you've brought into this company and give you a percentage you deserve. This family needs to respect who you are and what you bring to this family unit. This partner that you're in a relationship with needs to give you the commitment that you deserve. The Death card is about endings and new beginnings. And I believe it's a Scorpio card. So maybe there's a Scorpio in your life that you need to have this end with and possible new beginning. You need no longer to feel these emotions, this jealousy, this anger, this impulsiveness that this whole situation, this insecurity, this whole situation gives you. You no longer want to keep your head up high and pretend that you're feeling okay in this given situation. You want the real deal now. You want your partner in your business to acknowledge who you are and your contribution to this. Your family need to know the position you truly take. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you come in line to the auntie, uncle or cousin. It's your contribution. What you bring to the stability of the family unit. You may be the youngest, but you may be keeping the elders and the oldest in check, in line, happy, cared for, loved, supported. But you're not being appreciated. There's so many stories in these cards. Which one is yours? And how long can you continue to feel this way? When are you going to be able to get up in the morning and feel okay, Pisces? Happy, content. Take your position in life. Hold your head up high. And be proud of everything that is going on in your life. all the relationships that you've formed, your position within the family is now being respected. That business partner is now giving you the percentage and the money that you so rightly earned. And you finally got that promotion. These things are only going to happen when you get yourself aligned to in your life. When you go through that fire, that furnace, it's hard, it's lonely, it's not easy. You may cry, you may get so upset, you may get low. And Pisces, you can get low. But this is where your confidence, your motivation, and the support comes in. And you know where they are? Within you. No one can do it like you. You can have your supporters. You can have someone who's going through the same situation as you. And you help each other. You can reach out to a counsellor. And just ask them just to, that person just to be by your side. Just to let you know that they believe in you. To reassure you that there is change. Life never stays the same. And Pisces, you are strong. When you put your mind to something, there is nothing that's going to stop you. So do it. Now's the time. I'm sorry I don't have that information to tell you exactly the planetary alignments. I really cannot remember them, and I'm so sorry about that, but at the end of the day, you know this is the time. 2019, I don't know about you, but it's been so turbulent. One of the most turbulent times I've ever experienced. But you know what? It's absolutely been one of the best. And I embrace everything I've endured, I've been through, and I still continue to give thanks and be glad for every day. Send love, send messages to people of upliftment, encouragement. And that's what we all should be doing. There's safety in numbers. And love is the most powerful energy we have. Share it. Bless someone else in their business, in their partnership, in their family, and you will be blessed. Give this with good heart. The good-hearted person that you can be and you are, Pisces. Reach out to that friend. Tell them how much you admire them, what you like about your friendship, and can we start again? All these things are about getting yourself in line. Not uttering those words that you know are spiteful, are malicious. When you're feeling insecure, it's insecurity that does that. It's not because they deserved it. It's because you're feeling insecure. And you're feeling insecure because you don't believe in yourself. You are not happy about your level of achievement, what you have been able to do. And sometimes, you know, maybe that other person has said to you in the past and you feel like you should get them back. Well, I tell you what, you could spend that time doing something better for yourself. Let that universal energy work for you. Put a stop to all this, Pisces. I haven't even got into the stones because I feel so passionate about this. And it's not because I'm a Pisces, honestly. I feel the energies. And I'm being supported with this message to you. And I want you to feel encouraged, supported, coming from me who totally understands some of the things that you've been through. And know you can rise through this. But there's a limited amount of time, Pisces. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to stop doing all those things that have made you feel semi-secure. And it's only semi because it's not quite fully yours yet. You need to elevate yourself and take what's yours. Only if it's yours to take. Don't be forceful. Don't push. Don't have an expectation. Listen. Think. Step back. Use discernment. Ask for support from those friends that you know you can trust. And ask them to help you through it. Pisces, you don't like being in an insecure place. It makes you so unsteady. And I'm not just saying, of course it makes everybody unsteady, but you're a water sign and you have a depth of emotion that no one could truly understand unless they really, really know you. But you can use those same levels of energy you take to feel sorry for yourself, to feel insecure and react and respond. Use that same powerful energy and turn it into something good. Believe me, it works. But you have to put a stop to all of this now. Save yourself. Don't hurt anybody anymore. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others. If you know you're doing something in your life that is just not right, it's not the right foundation for you, and it's hurting other people around you, and you're just going because it suits you right now, stop. This now has to come to an end. And this is the message I'm getting. I am not telling you what to do. I am merely the channel. You can listen to these messages, take heed, or walk away and do whatever you like. It's entirely up to you, Pisces. But I hope that you get in alignment with your life, with your life's purpose. Do what you enjoy. Go for your passion. Fight the good fight. Don't listen to anybody that tells you you can't do it. If you feel in your heart you can, I encourage you to go for it. Because there are miracles to be had out there. Be thankful. Number one, have gratitude for those people who are around you, for those things that happen that have not got any sense to them, but they've turned out so positive for you. Yes, you have to go through the fire. Yes, you have to go through a load of shit to get there, but you can get there. You can escape the tower. That devastating moment, if you make the change now. Put a stop to anything you're doing that is not right. End the cycle. Make the change. My symbol is the butterfly, and that is about the transitions that I've had in my life and the metamorphosis that I've had to go through. We all have to go through in order to get the other side of what we want. It's not easy. The pain a butterfly, a caterpillar goes through to become that butterfly. But believe me, Pisces, it is worth it. Please heed the words, feel supported, feel encouraged. It's your time. Spirit doesn't give you anything you can't bear. But you have to realize what the teachings are. What it is they're trying to tell you. What you've been asked to stop doing. What are the changes you need to make in your life, and for good. When life ends, it ends. That's death. But there is life after death. And that's where you need to get to. So please, Pisces, if you feel that this message is for someone else out there, they don't have to be a Pisces, they just possibly need to hear this message. Share it with them. Allow them to feel encouraged. I hope you feel encouraged by the messages I've given you today. I mean, I didn't know where it was going to go, but it's come here, and I want you to know that this was a general reading. If you want a personal reading, if you want support and encouragement, please contact me on the description below. There's safety in numbers and love too. So please like, share, subscribe, and please remember, be true to thyself. Be true. Ciao for now.